Yeah. Alright. This is the... Okay, we are technically live right now. I guess... Should we hold it vertical, or will it adjust for people's screens?
Just one way. Whatever
just
you do,
hold it vertical?
One way.
Okay.
Switch it.
Okay.
Man, that's the first way to get people to click off.
So... Oh, we have one viewer. Here's a face. I wonder if I can see who the viewers are.
That's where I left off. I've gotten this far in 3 years from Springer Mountain.
Oh, wow. We got...
You give me the feed.
Hi, Sam. Okay, I'm gonna... That's Tony. This is Mike. Everyone knows my face, at least.
Yes.
There's Devin.
Yeah. There's Devin.
I have a pretty good idea what's
Welcome.
what I need.
So Tony, just keep me updated if people like are posting stuff. You should be able to see it, or if viewers and things like that.
I will. Just
let me know.
You should do your thing.
That way I can respond.
Do your thing, Mike.
Okay. So
Here we go. Making some food.
this is a backpacker meal. It's freeze dried. You just add water, but you have to add boiling water.
How are we gonna boil the water, Mike?
Okay, so how we add the boiling water. We have a pot. We have a stove. This right here is our stove, if you can believe it. It's, the pot will go on like this. And this right here, this is our gas power.
I made a fart joke in my head.
You made a fart joke.
Aren't you proud?
Okay, so here, Tony, come around this way because I'm going to set it up on the ground.
A lot of women on the trail. A lot of 20-something on the trail. Yeah, it is.
We are
You
going
got the pocket
to...
rocket. See, that's what I use. You got
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Is that the 8-ounce canister?
This canister is 8.9 ounces.
Yeah, see, too big.
Net weight, 230 grams.
That's what I brought for all four of us.
Oh, one?
Yeah, I mean, it's for
you're going
4
along with
people
something.
making meals, you know?
Yep. Hey, sorry, it blew up.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
we're only doing a couple of days. So
Yeah. Good
Can
job.
you grab my nail, Joe?
Did you organize it?
no, this is actually their fraternity.
Oh, okay. What college?
So the college, I guess, is Stevens Institute of Technology.
Okay, you guys engineers?
Yeah, actually, we have 3 mechanical engineers here. This guy, this
Three
guy,
MEs?
and that guy. Yep.
Holy, all with the same
And then,
discipline?
yeah, and then the guy holding the camera, he's my brother.
Yeah?
He's got a master's, actually, in English.
And creative writing. Yes, that's right.
So you're a teacher.
Will be soon. Darn tootin'.
Will be soon. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
My wife's a first grade school teacher.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I've been retired since, it'll be 8 years in July.
Uh-huh.
And she's 7 years younger, but we don't have kids. So she wants to keep, I'm not sure she wants to work.
Okay, so this says 12 fluid ounces.
And here's an engineer right here.
So you can make the
This
2
guy right
chicken
here, he's an
dumplings.
engineer.
Oh,
We
yeah?
got 3 MEs here.
Yes, you do.
I'm sorry.
That's funny.
How's it going? Very good.
All
Thank
right.
you. So you use a straw?
I use the mini Sawyer for
So we were at
Showing my water.
28. We need
you know what I'm saying?
I don't.
24.
I don't know a straw. I don't know what that is.
This is a filter for Piradia and Girardia.
So while they're pouring water into a pot, which is really boring, I'm going to give you a view of our campsite. Look at those beautiful green trees. Oh boy, isn't that nice. Some nice hikers, our shelter, a hammock,
Bad flow to it.
some more trees, and that's pretty much how far away we are from a road. Don't know if you can see it. It's about here. And he's gone out of frame. There he goes. Oh,
I'm back.
here he is.
How many viewers we got?
Filter. It's filtered. Yeah, it's called a Sawyer one. And they make a bigger one too. A lot of people will take their.
You know, we should have posted in Tribe Cats and Tribe Stratton that we were doing this so that they could have logged on and checked it out.
Do you want to message them?
Yep. Can you do it, Dev? Okay.
So,
Matthews.
yeah, that's pretty basic actually.
Now comes the time to light this.
I've seen the one where they go up to the.
Yeah,
to the
I
screen.
have one of those, but I left it at home. Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, one of them left, and we're gonna do the fun part, which is lighting the stove. I'm getting real close. Ooh, that's some fire right there.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I'm sure the audio is coming through. Bill's getting an earful. I'm trying to zoom out, and it's not.
So back up.
Here I go.
It's already starting to bubble. That's amazing.
That's one hell of a rocket can. Oop. Hold on.
Yeah, you got different flavor. It helps.
Mm-hmm.
So while we're waiting for the water to boil, does anyone have any questions about the fundraiser?
It doesn't look like they do.
Cool. So this is one of the shelters. I know you gave them a 360. Did you show them the hammock?
I did, but I'll give them a closer look. You really gotta close this up, man.
What's wrong?
It's so zoomed in. Look at how close this is to
I don't know what to do.
Alright. This is a hammock. That's pretty much self-explanatory.
Yeah, I zoomed out just fine, by the way, Tone.
Really, maybe it's just...
Hi, Bill. Thanks for coming on. Keep going, Tone.
No. Well, you see he's got an excellent carabiner, probably one used for climbing. Maybe not. Some rope wrapped around there. There's a hook in the back. So, yeah, he's set. He didn't need to carry a ground pad or a sleeping bag. Save a lot of weight. And, now he's just gonna hang out and sleep. It's gonna be great. The rest of us, however, us plebeians, we've taken ground pads and sleeping bags, which you can see next to our two friends. And, we'll be spending the night in this lean-to.
So,
You'll notice the roof is overhanging very drastically, so the rain does not come in.
yeah.
Some people will still set up tarps and the like. I think you're steaming over there.
Yeah.
So why don't you get back to the pod?
Okay. And
Tell them how the hike was so far.
all right. Well, do you want me to? Where do you want me to
You
shoot?
can monologue if you want.
Well,
Or I can talk about it.
the hike was great so far today.
We covered 23 miles yesterday.
Yeah, and that was a BI. You know,
We
shit.
started at the Delaware Water Gap, and we hiked a long time, 23 miles, basically until after the sun went down. For those of you who saw my post saying Tribe Stratton is saying goodnight and everything, yeah, we hiked for another hour after that. It was pretty dark by the time we set up camp for the night. But it was good. It was fun. And we're only doing 7 today, which is good. That's why we were able to get to the camp early. Set up. Now that is boiling water.
Hooey. That's a really powerful stove.
So, but the
No.
pot's really hot. Can't touch it.
You do have those. Good.
And I'll just sort of eyeball it inside of these guys. This is what it looks like before. This is going to be chicken and dumplings when it's done.
But how?
Well, we're going to add water.
Very carefully. You want me to move this? Is the bottom hot?
No, it's fine.
Sure.
It's fine.
Okay. Got a great view.
Thank you for your service, buddy. So, what are you going to be in the Army National Guard?
Yeah, I've been in for about 5 years now.
All right. And how long do we wait, or is it instant?
No, it's not instant.
But I want it now. Yep. Plenty of in the woods. Just use your hands. Oh shit.
Do not eat.
Just put it in the bear bag. You should probably look for the one in that one too.
Yeah,
Whoops.
I took it out. You took it out?
Oh, good eye.
Cool.
Good stuff. We will not die. Probably.
Okay, let's close those up. So now we close them up so it cooks.
Oh, the
Close that one up
sealable
then.
ones. So they got Ziplocs?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Rehydrating the chicken and
It
dumplings.
says right here, let stand 8 to 9 minutes. So we're gonna let it stand. We'll give it a mix about halfway through. And in the meantime, we'll show you how we get water out in the woods. So, we're gonna need our water purification kit. We're gonna need an algae. Now let's go find the water source.
All right.
Okay.
We're walking to the woods.
The water sources will be labeled on most maps, and there'll either be a well in the ground, or there'll be a running stream. And when you're trying to hike lightweight, you don't want to bring a lot of water with you all the time. But you need a lot of water. So there was a sign up at camp that said, what are you asking me, Tony?
You should probably not walk backwards, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we just show them the scenery, and then we can talk when we get there.
Okay. Or you can talk.
Yes. So we've been in the woods for, I don't know, a day and a half. It feels like a week, but I love it. And I would totally do all of this all the time if I could. But that would make me a hermit. Just doesn't look very good on a resume.
This means that this is the great spot to fill up with water.
Because of all the blue?
Yeah, because of the blue.
Interesting.
So, show them where the water's coming from.
All right, so you see that right here, this here hole? It's important that it's moving water. One should not drink or even try to purify stagnant water. Whoop, whoop. So you see how it's trickling very nicely down the stream here to the spot right there. Perfect. I figured it out. It's at 90-degree angles. Oh, cool. So that's a pump, is it?
Yep.
What brand of pump
Water
do you have?
filter. MSR. They make the best.
What's that stand for?
Mountain something. But they make the best. So what you're gonna do is gonna open it up. That's how it's gonna come out. And what's really cool is the threads will thread right onto an Algene bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really awesome. But since this is the first time I'm using it, I'm gonna want to sort of flush it. So basically what I'm gonna do is put it in the water at a clean location where the water's running. And we're just gonna sort of pump. Oh, that's fast. And you can see the water's now filled up inside there.
Coming in closer.
And now it's starting to come out. We're just gonna do a couple pumps real quick. Get it flushed.
Is this the first use? Is that why you're flushing it?
Yeah, that's why.
Good. Okay, cool. That's
And
brand
now-
spanking new. Look at that.
This is good for the majority of dirty things. And most viruses and bacteria. There are a couple items that it won't be good for.
Uh-huh.
And that's why it's always recommended that you use 2 separate water purification methods. But most backpackers will only pack with one water filter because it adds a lot of extra weight and there's really not much more purification you can do outside of a filter.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we've flushed it, for the first use. We'll open up the Nalgene bottle. We'll thread it in like so. And again, we're going to keep this in running water, and we're not going to want it pointing down. We want it laying sort of on the surface.
Okay.
There. That way it doesn't pull up the dirt from the bottom.
I get a good spot so I can get a good shot of that.
Go ahead on the other side of the creek. So that's where it's gonna be, but go on the other side of the creek.
That's the tube. Whoa.
And
hold on, viewers. All right. There we go.
there we go. That's a perfect spot right there for it. And we're getting water.
And that's purified?
This is purified. So the thing about some places, not all of it's going to be running water. Some of them are water wells near campsites that are man-made. And sometimes the water that's been laying in the dirt like that can have a funny taste. And filters do a lot of that, they get a lot of that funny taste out. So you get just fresh water. Now, like if I put my Nalgene down in there and use the UV light or something like that to purify it, that doesn't get rid of all the microbes and bacteria. It'll just kill it all. It'll obliterate 99.99% of all bacteria and waterborne viruses.
What?
But filters, they're a little lower than that, but they get the smell and the microbes out of the water, so you're not ingesting them. So that's why a filter combined with another form of purification is really guaranteeing that you're going to get some really good water.
Good. I like good water.
So we're almost full here.
How much water do you think you'd go through in a day?
Just under 1.5 gallons was what we went through yesterday.
And that was
Per
a
hiker.
big, yeah, that was a big day. That was like 20 miles.
23.
Yep. 23 miles. Started at the top of the Delaware Water Gap. Just kept on trucking.
I really like the pump action of this filter in particular. I would really recommend this filter, actually. And we are topped off. So we're gonna unscrew here.
Oh, then didn't take too long.
No, it filters really fast.
So can I put that water into any, like, Camelback?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
good,
you
because
can.
I'm out of water and I'm going to need some.
So now what we do is give it some pumps to air it out.
All right, clean the chamber.
You don't want to store it wet.
So that was pumping it full of water. Good.
And now we wrap it up. So now for the second purification method, we're going to use a UV lamp. Now, the UV lamp really feels silly when you're doing it, but I've been using my UV lamp for years, and I've never gotten an illness from drinking water, so I can attest to
Its
the fact that
effectiveness?
it works.
Yeah. All right, great. Well, shall we
Oh,
head
yeah,
up?
we can do that back at camp. That way we can stir the food.
Yep, let's go.
Okay.
All right, going back up the, woo, slipping on a rock. Man, that's the last thing I need.
Cap that.
All right. So, hello, Angela. Would you like to say hi to Mike? We can feel you waving from here.
So,
Yep.
One thing that's really cool about the Appalachian Trail is the culture up here. So at all the shelters, they're first come, first serve. But all the hikers help each other out. We share stories, talk about where we've been, where we're going, why we're on the trail. Sometimes we'll swap meals. We'll trade, give each other pointers on equipment and things like that. And so everyone's all super friendly. And we have a couple through hikers with us.
Yeah, just
And,
met him on the road, right?
So you'll hear their conversation as we're sort of finishing up this online video and finishing up our meals.
And they're also mechanical engineer guys, right?
Yeah, one's a mechanical engineer. The other used to be a teacher, now he's retired. People will come on the trail for all different reasons. Clear their heads, just get some hiking, get away from the everyday problems of their routines for a little while.
Sort of escapist, sort of health conscious, right?
Or they're raising money for charity.
Right. Always a good cause.
Yeah.
Always a good cause.
Okay, so we went from back here at the setup here. I'm gonna need my spoon.
Yeah, that was one hell of a stove, man. It took only like maybe 5 minutes after we lit it to get that thing really blazing. Like that pot water boiled almost instantly. And I'm looking forward to these chicken and dumplings. They're supposed to be dehydrated, but well, adding water fixes that, eh? Eh?
So let's see what it looks like.
You don't want to like shake it instead of opening it?
No, that's fine.
Ooh.
We'll give it a mix. Make sure we move that water around. That actually looks amazing. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I was a little too close to your face for that shot. It's just like, oh. No, it's just like their eye roll was perfect. Oh man, it's too bad there aren't more people watching this.
How many are there?
There's 2. Thank you, by the way, for checking it out. We'll be doing this again tomorrow, probably.
Maybe not.
Hey,
You never know.
tune in next week for the adventures of Mikey the Kid.
Okay, so stir this one around. Oop. Yeah, the bugs are smelling it too. They're like, dinner for me too. I only need a little bit.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Basically, Angela is our only solid viewer. It's great. But I had to invite her. So there's an invite thing you can do here at the bottom.
Really?
So next time you do that, I'll show you where the icon is.
We can add chicken and dumplings to the list of things I got on my pants today.
Coffee, right? Well,
Coffee, bug spray, ticks. Yeah, we took some ticks off.
hey, I got a tick on my pants today as well, thankfully.
Okay, so-
This is why you should always wear long pants in the woods, even though it's super nice out.
They're giving me crap for wearing shorts the first day. Whatever.
Mike, we literally picked a tick off your calf.
So, while these finish up,
Story for another day, I guess. Do you want to take this? Thanks.
let's finish purifying this water.
Thanks.
Is that zoomed out enough? So this right here is a Steri pen. I got it when it was really first coming out. This is a pretty old one. The user interface isn't anything other than a blinky light, and you got to know what to do based on the blinky light. But let's unsheath the Steri pen.
So the difference is, well, logistics is a big difference.
You want to keep this nice and clean, because I just touched it on accident, damn it. You want to keep this nice and clean so that you don't get any debris or anything to block the light. And it says here, push once for 1 liter, or push twice for 2. I mean, for a half a liter. So we'll push it once, and then it'll go through detection mode. I think I gotta hold it down.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I can't tell you how many
Put it in the water.
think they're the only one out here. They're like, oh, there's nobody ahead of me. And it's like, dude, I just saw 20 people. But they don't know it. And the reason is because they don't know it until they get to the shelter. You know? Yeah, until they get to the shelter.
The light's not coming on.
You got batteries in there?
Yeah, I got fresh batteries in here, man. Fresh bats. And I tested it before we went on the trail, like you should do with all your equipment.
Wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You try shaking it?
No, I'm not gonna shake it.
Can you mute the thing so you can curse?
No, I'm not gonna curse.
I'd curse at it. Shoot.
So it seems my Steri pen is not working, which is unfortunate because it looks pretty cool. It's like a purple UV light.
But this is an excellent example of why redundancy is important.
Yeah. isn't it? Especially in something
Yeah.
as non-negotiable as water purification.
Yeah.
So while we may have made fun of you for your magic science wand, it's a good thing that you had two ways of doing it.
Yeah.
And let's put well,
That's
it's not
still
working.
that's still good to drink.
And while it's not working, you can still say like that's a very low weight second option, so it doesn't even add that much
Yeah.
weight in your
I
pack.
gotta
And
go.
when in doubt,
I gotta
you
make
can
it
always
to the
boil
shelter.
the water too.
Russ, where did we come from raising money?
But this water looks amazing.
We're back there. Hey, are you going for water?
Yeah.
Is it far?
No, it's like 50 feet down. It's right there,
You almost made
and
it.
and it tastes amazing.
They get better and better.
So here's my water. It's all ready to go. Our meals are ready to go. I'm not gonna make you sit and watch while we eat. So we're probably gonna conclude this video. But I like to thank all of you who checked in. And you know, we're having a lot of fun doing this fundraiser. And if you have any questions, you're curious about fundraising and possibly donating, you can go to the website www.apolachiantrail.com. I'll spell it out now, APOLACHIANTRAIL.com. Please donate. And yeah, we're trying to do a good thing out here to raise money for the Feeding America charity. So we'll see you on the trail. Thanks for checking in. Bye.